Hello, Pookies! Welcome to day 4, part 2 of the Natlan wrap-up, where I'll be doing the Natlan cast story quests. I just finished Lali's story quest, so let's jump right ahead into Varesa's story quest. And hopefully I don't, you know, not hate it, but like, hopefully I don't not enjoy it. I don't know what to say. Okay, Varesa as a character, she came out of nowhere, and honestly, she's cute. I just don't really care for her all that much. But let's see what her story's all about. Maybe we get to see Yansan. I mean, Auroran didn't really get any screen time in Lali's story quest, which is kind of sad. Because her quest was all about connections, right? And Auroran is like the one person that's like closest to Lali, but he doesn't show up in her quest. Kind of weird. But maybe Yansan will show up in Varesa's quest because as far as we know, Yansan is her coach, so hopefully that checks out. Also, I believe I did kind of start this quest, maybe? I don't know. I might have started it, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I might have started it. Because like when you unlock the new area, you run into Varesa first, and I'm guessing this is like the follow-up to that.
Oh, just a heads up. The volcano sometimes sends rocks crashing into this area. We call them pulverite. Oh, here's one. Want to give it a try?
Not really.
In a million years.
Literally, can we just go?
Use your shoulders if you want, or your feet, or even your head. That doesn't change anything.
All right, where are we going? All right, we're going to the tribe.
Hey,
the closer I get to,
over there. Want to give it a try?
I don't really want to. Like, why are you forcing me to do these things?
Huh? What's this wooden plank doing here?
It's clearly a ramp.
Oh, it's a piece of training equipment. I use it all the time.
Training equipment?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. Let me show you instead. Here goes nothing.
She's gonna fall on her ass, isn't she? Yep, she's gonna fall over on her ass. So, okay, a little bit of favoritism, but okay. Like, why does she get special, like, little animations? No other Natlan character's gotten that in their story quests, but okay. Okay, I'm gonna go through this quest objectively because I'm looking at this through a lens of how is Varesa a 5-star character but Yansan isn't? Like, that's the kind of lens that I'm going through this with right now. So I'm gonna try and take myself out of that mindset and just like try and play the story objectively as like, okay, Varesa's a character. Varesa's an important character in the Natlan cast because, you know, she's a 5-star and she's apparently she's a warrior of Natlan just like the rest of the other chosen warriors were. So, and she has an ancient name, so I'm assuming she has an ancient name, but yeah. Let's try and play this objectively.
Oh, no. Anyone can do it with a bit of practice. You made it across without any training at all. That's a lot more incredible than anything I can do.
Oh, well, Paimon can fly, but you've got a point.
All right, onwards. Follow the path, which is this way. I see a waypoint I haven't activated yet.
About what you told us earlier, you're saying a gigantic rock could crush us at any moment?
Well, not at any moment. It's a pretty rare phenomenon. Many adventurers come here and never even get to see it, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Yeah, okay. It's not like we're that unlucky.
Again, low-key upset that Traveler did not get any kind of movement ability after he got his pyro powers. And he can utilize Phlogiston. It kind of sucks. Oh.
Seriously?
Don't be scared. Just charge straight at it.
What?
How about no? How about I'm just gonna run the other way?
Thanks for that. I can't believe you smashed something that big in a single hit.
It was nothing. All it takes is a bit of training. Hilly churls? It's too much of a hassle to deal with them. Let's just ram straight through. Hey, you guys are good. Color me impressed. Huh? Looks like they're blocking the road in and out of the tribe. So we'll have to get rid of them sooner or later. All right, let's hurry. We're almost there.
I never use these things. Can I indwell into a Saurian? I think I saw one here earlier. Or are these like strictly just for like Varesa? That's kind of sad if like they made a no. Hold on. Okay, why did they put me in the big Saurian though? Like, oh my god. I don't know how to use a Saurian all that much. I think it should give us a speed boost, right? Yeah, it does. Cool. All right, we've made it. Well, I've been here before, but technically, this is the first time Traveler's been here.
Home sweet home. We made it! Welcome to the Collective of Plenty.
Whoa! This place is so cool! That platform shaped like the head of a bull is awesome!
That's the Resonating Arena. It's where we hold all our competitions.
Oh my god! Wait. Is this the music from the Travail trailer? Because that's the only song that we haven't heard in all of Natlan yet. That's literally the only one. Like every other Travail trailer has had their music in their region already, but like the Travail trailer for Natlan, that song has not played through this entire nation once. And this does sound kind of similar to that.
Don't mention it. It was no trouble at all. I wish I could show you around, but I need to get home.
Oh, did you remember something important? You really hit the ground running when we ran into those hilly trails back there.
Hope we didn't hold you up.
Oh, no, not at all. We made it in time. There's just something important I have to do. The most important thing after training. The post-workout meal. Otherwise, I'll be a lethargic, dizzy, hunger-addled mess. The perils of an empty stomach. It's terrible. Anyway, I'm sorry, but I gotta get some food in me. Like, yesterday. You should grab something too. We can meet back up at the arena. See you soon!
And she's off. Wow, talk about whiplash. 1 second she's chill and laid back, and then the next she's charging head first into danger. Literally.
The spirit of youth?
The spirit of youth. Sure, whatever you say, old-timer. Paimon thinks we're still young. Anyway, why don't we take a look around in the meantime? We can head to the arena in a little bit. The view must be amazing from up there.
Oh, cool. Act 1 completed. Yeah, I accidentally started Act 1 a while ago, so... Makes sense that I've completed it. Alright, focus... Oh, right, yeah, let me do that. Fuck, I forgot. Focus mode. Oh, wait, oops. I clicked the wrong button. Are we back? Okay. Head to the resonating area. Is this a door? It's not a door, okay. How do I get up there? Do I go around? Yeah, this seems like a path. Also, where the hell is Yan-san? She better show up in this quest at least once. Like, I know she got her time to shine in the interlude quest, but I do hope we get to see her at least once through Varesa's story. Collective of Plenty reputation has been unlocked. Visit the tribe's obsidian totem pole to learn more. Oh, is that the Y-up thing? Alright, cool. Are these guys the wrestling Asaurian? You know what? Different tribes, different traditions. Looks fun, I guess. Okay, I don't see Yan-san anywhere. Sad.
Oh, you're here already!
Yep, my dad whipped up something fantastic as always. He's a great cook. He can turn any protein or vegetable into something delicious.
No wonder you look so refreshed. That's the power of a good meal!
That's right. I was hoping to bring Uncle Akatl with me, but he wasn't home. So I guess you're stuck with me. Uncle Akatl is our chief, by the way. Who better than the chief to introduce you to the tribe, right?
Is that the guy with the luchador mask?
I've never given an official tour before. So I'm thinking I'll just explain things as we go along.
Of course! That sounds great!
Okay. Whew. Then let's start in that direction.
Act 2, Orchid Repose.
My place is over there. See that fruit stand out front? My house is right behind it.
You mean the clay house looking thing? Okay, I can see like a door. Okay, that and a window, I guess.
You have a fruit stand in front of your house? Does that mean you grow the fruit yourselves?
You guessed it. My family runs a huge orchard. We live really close to the main entrance of the tribe. So every morning, I wake up to the sound of all the people and carts on the road. That's also when my parents start work. So that's how I know it's time to get up.
And then you all work in the orchard together.
Well, knowing it's time to get up and actually doing it are two separate things. Most of the time, I end up curling under the covers and falling back asleep.
Oh, Paimon gets you. Sleeping in is the best kind of sleep. Plus, when you have the Traveler to wake you up, it's no big deal.
Next time I'm sleeping in, you can wake me up.
No, that was just a joke. Don't scare Paimon like that, Traveler.
Well, maybe you can both sleep in sometime. Once I get up, I usually help my parents around the house, head out for training, then come home for lunch. After lunch is when my parents do their delivery runs. So then it's my turn to work in the orchard.
So that should be about now then, right?
Oh, Paimon would love to see the orchard.
Sure thing. We'll go right after this. But first, come with me.
Continue forward along the path, which is... That's not even the same place we were in, but okay. Oh, thank God.
Oh,
the goat.
Kochi-san, are you here to do some training?
Nope, just doing some maintenance on the equipment here while I have some time. Oh, it's you two! Welcome to the Collective of Plenty. Look, I bought this at the stadium the other day. Wait, we've seen that graffiti design before. It's not easy to get your hands on one of these. I had to wait in a super long line.
Ooh, I bought a top with that design too. I hung it up right next to my bed.
Oh. I can see how it's kind of embarrassing, but it's also really flattering, but you know, yeah. It's the fact that there's hero merch and like Traveler isn't seeing a cent of that, kind of wild, but okay.
Don't be shy. After everything you did for Natlan, you deserve the recognition. Oh, I meant to ask, what brings you out here anyway? We're just doing some adventuring. We don't have any concrete plans. We ran into Varesa on the road, and she was nice enough to lead us the rest of the way. She's even giving us a tour.
It's my pleasure.
Still keeping up with your training, Varesa? No slacking, I hope.
Yes, Coach. Did 3 full shuttle runs, just as you instructed, Coach.
Good. Then we'll continue with the training plan. As for your diet, actually, no dieting for now. As you are. Feel free to use any of the equipment around here. But if you're planning to do strength training, make sure you have a spotter.
Of course. Don't need to tell me twice, Coach.
Wait, but isn't a special diet a huge part of bodybuilding? Varesa doesn't need one?
Yeah, considering...
Story. I suppose you could say
Yo, what's
Varesa
up?
is among the select few who have a natural gift. When she first started training with me, I started her on a standard training regimen and wrote out a simple recipe plan to give to her father.
Yeah, her father covers all of her food, so like, I'm guessing he's the one keeping her in the shape that she needs to be in. So I don't think she needs to worry about that. Yes, this is, like, I'm listening to the theme in the background. This is exactly the theme that plays in the Travail trailer.
But it left me so hungry. I couldn't even muster up the energy to make it to class.
Yeah, that was my fault. It was just your average nutrition plan, but Varesa's metabolism is something else. Once I studied her eating habits, I was able to tailor it to her needs.
It's on my About section on my Twitch page.
Yeah, Coach is really thoughtful that way. Now I feel like I'm making real progress. And the training and classes are a lot more fun.
Varesa is currently my top student. She can lift even more than me. Wait, but you're the coach and the victor of the pilgrimage. Don't sound so surprised. This kind of thing is really common in the fitness world. Everyone starts from a different baseline. Wow, that's amazing! Paimon would have never guessed. I'm not exaggerating either. Varesa is extremely strong. All she needs is a bit more confidence.
Oh, well, it's just because Coach is a great teacher. It didn't take much effort at all.
Further proof that you're natural.
Believe me, I'm not. I mean, sure, I can face a few monsters and lift some heavy training equipment, but I'm useless when it comes to fighting other people. I'm scared I'll hurt someone.
Oh, that makes sense. But what about the pilgrimage?
I've never placed or even made it out of the team stage. I'm not good at fighting actual people.
When it comes to power, it's all about control. Take these weights, for example. It takes strength to lift them, yes, but also to
I'm
control
so
the weight
glad
you
that
set them
Yansan
down.
is getting
True
actual,
mastery
like,
means
decent
control
screen
during
time.
both motions.
Because, like, this is a tribe quest, and she is a very important person to the Natlan story. And, again, I'm just glad to see that she has some speaking lines within the quest itself.
I know that, and I can do it just fine during training. But whenever I have to face a real person, I start to doubt myself.
It's alright, it'll come with time.
Thanks. I appreciate the support. As long as I keep training, I'm sure I'll get it eventually. Well, we should get going, Coach. I told the Traveler and Paimon I would show them around the orchard.
Sounds good. I hope you enjoy your time here.
Alright, head to the orchard and talk to Varesa. So, back the way we came? Ooh, another waypoint. Nice.
Good girl, Vanana. Thanks for guarding the house. Now, let me take a good look at you. Did you have another growth spurt? Hey, I was just taking a look, not inviting you to wrestle. Next time, okay? Oh, this is Vanana. She keeps watch over the orchard when no one's here. She's a tough little thing, but also a clingy baby at heart.
Did you say little? She certainly doesn't look it.
Anyway, this is my family's orchard. Come on, I'll show you around.
Whoa! That's even bigger than Paimon imagined! Oh, look at all the fruit! It looks delicious.
This is the Collective of Plenty, after all. Being so close to the volcano.
Yeah, that makes sense, but it's not like it's overpopulated with fruit. It's like everything's just growing like in a set space.
Especially the fruit. We sell a lot to the other tribes, give some to family and friends, and keep the rest for ourselves.
Well, if you have to live next to a volcano, at least you get something good out of it.
That's right. Well, since we're here, why don't we pick some and have ourselves a little snack?
Wait, but didn't you just eat?
Yeah, but there's always room for dessert. Plus, we don't have to pick that many. A few dozen should do it.
A few dozen? Okay. I'm gonna say you can really eat a lot, because that's rude, but a few dozen?
You know that fruit stand in front of my house? Well, as a kid, whenever my dad was working at the stand, I would tug on his shirt and ask for a piece of fruit. I would scarf it down in a heartbeat and then ask for another. Before long, people would gather around just to watch. My dad told me I made the fruit look so delicious, more and more people started coming to our stand, which, of course, made me want to eat even more. The customers would ruffle my hair and say, "It's good to have a healthy appetite. You'll grow up big and strong for sure." I mean, what kid doesn't like a compliment? So I would smile, which would get my dad to smile. And then my mom, too.
Aw, that's so cute! Plus, free fruit whenever you want. Jealous!
With all that said, it also helped that our fruit actually tastes really good. And I'm not just saying that. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Oh, and there's an epic feast showdown in a few days, so we're providing a bunch of the fruit for the desserts.
Epic Feast Showdown?
Oh,
Is this the eating contest?
it's basically a speed eating contest. We need to prepare a ton of ingredients, so don't worry about anything going to waste. Okay, let's get picking.
Alright! Where should we start? Why is there a mushroom over there?
Oh, that kind of mushroom. They kind of appeared out of nowhere when we first planted the orchard. They grow really fast and don't require any water or fertilizer. Oh, and the flavor is amazing. You can grill them, stir-fry them, or even eat them raw. The flavor has almost a fruity taste to it.
A mushroom that tastes like a fruit? That's a new one.
Maybe it absorbed nutrients from the nearby fruits.
Yep, that could be. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, if it tastes like a fruit, then it fits right in. Who cares where it came from? Go ahead.
I don't know about that. Maybe you need to look into like why these mushrooms just grow like magically all of a sudden everywhere. Like that doesn't really seem right. Collect 58 fruits and vegetables within. Oh, should I just start picking stuff? Okay. Do I get to keep any of the stuff I pick? Gosh, Nahida would come in so handy here. Okay, there's a few apples here I can get. Yoink, yoink. Come on. Come on. I got a minute, 6 seconds left. Like, it's still a lot of time, but I feel like I'm running out of things to pick. Where else? There's an apple up here. Yoink. Come on. That's one. Okay, you know what? Screw this. Thank you. Where's the rest? Where's the rest? Alright, collected them all. Do I get a chest?
Oh, that's quite the haul.
Well, you need a bunch of ingredients for the eating competition, right? Thought we'd give you some help. Oh, and you were right about the fruit. Paimon tried one, and it was one of the sweetest, juiciest pieces of fruit Paimon has ever had. You must also, Paimon tried one of the mushrooms too. In a weird way, it really did taste like a fruit. We should call them berry shrooms.
Whenever it comes to food, Paimon judgment never fails. Every so often, Paimon knows what she's talking about. That's such a roast.
Oh, wait. Something tells Paimon that's not a compliment.
Well, thanks to your help, we can call it early today. Oh, I promised you a meal, didn't I? I'll be right back.
Before long, Varesa places a piping hot. Oh my god.
So it's nothing
I can't even read that.
Still, high-quality ingredients are hard to mess up.
Don't sell yourself short. It looks great. Paimon can smell the umami from here. Whoa. This is completely different from the raw taste.
Definitely two distinct flavors. I like them both.
I'm glad. This kind of mushroom is a favorite in the tribe. But it's not well known outside the Collective of Plenty. Actually, we're hoping to use the upcoming competition to introduce it to a wider audience. Uncle Atoli has been coming up with new recipes like there's no tomorrow. Hey, you two should sign up. Only if you want to, of course.
Taking part in an eating contest? No thanks. I like eating, but I don't like eating competitively. I like to eat casually.
Oh, you mean the Epic Feast Showdown? Yeah, Paimon would love to sign up. She might not do very well, though.
Don't worry. You can tap out at any time. Nothing goes to waste. I'll take care of anything you can't finish.
Oh, good. Wait, aren't you competing too? Oh, then Paimon doesn't stand a chance.
You never know until you try. Oh, besides, from what I just saw, it looks like you can hold your own. Well, anyway, winning isn't the point. Just think of it as an opportunity to try our local delicacies.
Oh, good point. Nice! Then let's sign up together! Time for Paimon to show these people what she's made of!
Mind the wind.
Where's this? Oh, is this that closed door? No, that was on the other side.
Well, let's sit tight till this blows over. No sense going outside in these conditions.
Cool, we get to see more Yansan.
Oh, hey, you're here.
It's been a while. When Varesa told me you signed up for the Epic Feast Showdown, I could barely believe it. Sounds like Varesa might finally be in for a challenge this year.
Honestly, I'm not even that good.
What's wrong? Sounds like you're still half asleep.
Just, hungry. It's competition day, so gotta show up with an empty stomach.
Not much longer, Varesa. Atoli's firing up the ovens as we speak.
Got it. I can wait.
About the competition. Usually you have to pay for the food if you don't finish.
Finally.
But when I heard you two were coming, I talked to Atoli and we agreed to waive your expenses.
Really? So we get to eat for free? Awesome! Now we can just take it easy and box up whatever we don't finish!
Paimon, whatever. Anyway, thanks, we appreciate the generosity.
Please, it's our pleasure. You've done so much for Natlan. Just think of it as a small token of gratitude. When the Abyss invaded, we weren't hit with large waves of monsters, but the volcano became unusually active. As the Guardians of Tolan, we couldn't stand by and do nothing, so we immediately dispatched a team to the summit. Varesa was a key member of that team. Varesa?
Huh? Oh, right. Yes, I was there. I brought so many Sora's crackers with me that day. Sorry, not the point. There were abyss tumors all around the summit, agitating the magma and spawning all kinds of monsters. But once the Pyro Archon did her thing, we were able to smash them to smithereens.
Looking back on it, the goal was probably to hold us up so we couldn't send reinforcements to the areas around the stadium.
Good point. Your tribe must be full of great warriors with all the training you do. The Abyss really is a cunning enemy. Oh, and you mentioned something about the Guardians of Tolan? What does that mean?
That is a duty our people have held for generations. The volcano is very important to us. It brings disaster, but also opportunity. Our people rose to the challenge of living in this environment, and in return, we get fertile soil and a thriving ecosystem.
Is that corn?
That's right. The Natlanese are
That looks
never
like corn,
ones to shy
right?
away from a challenge. Although,
Or maybe it's grain
whenever
fruit, I don't
we saw
know.
unusual volcanic activity, we always report it to the stadium.
Oh, so there's a lot more to this place than good food, huh? Hold on. Where did Varesa go? Wasn't she just here?
Probably trying to
You know,
sneak
I just saw
something.
her leave. I thought someone must have called for her.
My guess is that she followed the scent of the food straight to the kitchen.
Let's go check on her. Paimon understands the torture of an empty stomach better than anyone.
I'll lead the way.
Act 3. Field Fungal Traces.
Oh, that smell. So delicious. Juicy mushrooms, melted cheese, mouth-watering steak.
Ah, look who it is. I thought I felt an intense energy around here. I know better than to get between you and your next meal. The food just needs a few more minutes. Here, this should tide you over in the meantime.
Wait, is this priest meat stew? Thank you, Uncle Atoli!
Varesa! You really did head straight for the kitchen. What's up? You seemed lost in your own world just now.
Oh, it's you. Sorry. I completely spaced out just now. The next thing I knew, I was all the way over here with a bowl of stew in my hands.
Don't worry about it. I think we can all guess what happened.
Prep took longer than usual, so I had to push back the competition. Sorry for making you wait, Varesa, especially on an empty stomach.
No worries, Uncle Atoli. Your delicious soup fixed me right up.
Oh, that sounds more like the Varesa we know.
I become completely useless when I'm hungry. I really wanted to focus on the conversation back there, but no luck.
That's perfectly normal. It takes a lot of energy to train the way you do, so you need more food to make up for it. You two know what I mean, right? Try to do too much on an empty stomach, and you end up feeling weak and lightheaded.
Oh boy, Paimon's been there before.
So, when is the competition supposed to start? Not sure I can wait much longer.
One sec. I'll go check.
We're all set. Time to gather the contestants, Zakatl. The showdown is about to begin.
Got it! Let's head to the venue. The food will be brought out shortly.
Finally! Oh, I'm so ready to dig in.
Alright, so what exactly am I doing here? Take part? Okay, take part. Am I supposed to just sit anywhere? Okay, start competition. Can I can I start? Oh, I can't sit and start. I just have to start.
It smells so good. Varesa had the right idea. It's definitely worth the wait.
Yeah, these portions are crazy though.
Yeah, we could maybe finish one portion between the two of us. And even that's a stretch. But one portion each? There's no chance.
Time to dig in.
Hey Clarice, I'm trying to keep like speaking to a minimum because the dogs are going crazy right now. And I'm trying to like avoid barking on the mic.
I forgot to mention, the competition actually has 2 levels. The regular challenge and the Varesa challenge. The Varesa challenge is only for people who have completed the regular challenge in the past. It's named after Varesa because, well, so far, she's the only one who's been able to finish it.
You're kidding. You had to invent a whole new challenge just for her?
I mean, she was literally at the point of passing out that she drifted to the kitchen for food.
It would be decided before the competition even started. What's the fun in that? Only one other person has come close to beating the Varesa challenge. And that would be the Pyro Archon herself.
So, one, not only does the Pyro Archon Malwika like to drink, she also likes to eat a lot? Okay, cool points. Cool points to her.
Of course. She breezed through the normal level, but the Varesa challenge was still too much, even for her.
That picture was funny.
It was all part of an investigation. You see, the Pyro Archon covers all expenses at the Weary Inn the night before the pilgrimage. And each time, Varesa's tab would show several dozen people's worth of food for a single person. The speaker's chamber thought something had to be wrong. Maybe there was a mistake in the accounts, or someone was trying to defraud the Archon. But once the Archon finally saw Varesa's appetite in action, that was that.
Whoa. Okay, so you're saying Malwika had these portions, and she just breezed through?
Let's just go for it. It'll only get harder as the food gets cold. Yeah, who wants to eat cold food?
Let's go. Paimon's gonna defend her honor with everything she's got. tender, juicy, grilled to perfection. It's delicious. Oh, you gotta try this one too, Traveler. It's amazing. Oh, and this. And this one is... All right. That's it. Paimon taps out. All this time. And it doesn't look like we've made any progress. Oh, Paimon's ready to throw in the towel.
What happened to defending your honor?
Okay, Paimon's tried as hard as she could, but this enemy is too strong. You know what? There really should be a Paimon challenge. Paimon's smaller than the rest of you. It's no fair for her portion to be the same.
Let's hear it for Varesa, who has once again completed the challenge. And with a 10% increase in portion size, it's a new personal best.
So she ate even more food than the last time? Hey, yo, are you guys, like, okay over here?
Well done,
Like,
Varesa.
I know she has an orchard to feed herself, but holy...
Oh, it's nothing. Uncle Atoli's food is just too good. I couldn't stop myself.
You actually finished it? Jeez, are you okay?
Huh? Why wouldn't I be?
You don't feel bloated? Or like you're gonna throw up? Oh, Paimon's so full it feels like she's gonna sink.
Oh, nope. I feel good, actually. Satisfied, you know?
Spoken like a true champion.
Thanks. This is my specialty, after all. Not that it's good for anything outside these competitions. If I'm honest, I'd rather be like you or Kochi-an-san. A hero brave enough to stand against the abyss.
Aw, don't worry, Varesa. For someone as talented as you, it's only a matter of time before you shine in the arena.
Ian-san, did you beat the challenge too?
Of course. The regular challenge is easy for me. I've attempted the Varesa challenge a few times too, but never even came close.
I don't think anyone's gonna out-eat Varesa, except maybe, I'm trying to think of, like, any other characters who eat a lot. I don't think Xiangling could do it. I'm trying to, like, think of a character who eats as much as Varesa does. If it was drinking, Venti could definitely drink her under the table. And maybe, like, Kaya and Beidou as well. But, like, in a Zoom, maybe Ito. I don't know. Ito seems like he could eat a lot. Who else? Dude, I'm really trying to think of, like, who could possibly beat Varesa. Okay, none of the Fontanians do, because none of them really look like they eat a lot. And then Sumeru, maybe Kabe. You know, if we starve Kabe for like a week, maybe he could do it. If we starve Kabe for a week, I think he could do it. Outside of that, I can't really picture anyone.
Okay, there has to be more to this than just appetite. Is there some kind of trick? By the end, it was like the meat turned into one big greasy blob, and it was so hard to keep going.
Oh, that's when you balance it out with some mushrooms. The ones from my orchard. Well, that's what I did anyway. As soon as the food came out, I set a few mushrooms to the side so they wouldn't soak up too much oil or get too mushy. That way, you have something fresh and fruity to balance it out.
Oh, so that's the secret. Use the mushrooms to cut through the heaviness.
That's right. You tried them yourselves, remember? If it tastes like a fruit, might as well use it like one. I think more people from outside the tribe would beat the challenge if they knew about that mushroom.
Ian-san, some of the contestants are looking for you. Something about being ready to train?
They want to exercise. After all that food? Sorry, everyone. I should intervene.
Yeah, go tell them to take it easy.
Well, how did everyone do, Uncle Atoli?
Almost half finished the regular challenge. I believe that's a record. Either the contestants are getting more experienced, or my cooking was extra good this time.
Everything was delicious, especially when it first came out all hot and steaming.
Thank you. When cooked at high heat, that mushroom has a special
Also, can we
fragrance
please
that
stop
really
talking
brings out the
about
flavor
food
of the
now?
other
Like,
ingredients.
I'm hungry as fuck.
And
All I
since
had
you're
was
new
like a
here,
bag of
I
chips.
should mention something
I'm
else about that
starving, bro. So like, the sooner we get on with the rest of this quest and get away from all this
Excellent
food
addition
talk, the
to any
better.
dish. But there are actually 2 varieties. Red, which is the most common, and green. There's not much to note about the red ones. Sell them, eat them, do whatever you want. But if you see a green one, it must be picked and eaten right away.
Huh? Why's that?
That's just what a scholar from Sumeru said when the orchard first opened. No one knows the reason. We just do as we're told. Whenever a green mushroom pops up in the orchard, I pick it and eat it. The flavor is identical to the red ones.
Maybe that's why her metabolism is so high.
Okay, because that's not weirdly specific at all.
Literally. Don't you want to know the reason behind them?
Well, of course. Who wouldn't be intrigued by something like that? But curiosity isn't always a good thing, right?
Yeah, unless it comes to mushrooms that nobody knows came from
Almost out
where.
of red mushrooms. Could you run to the orchard and grab some more for me?
Of course, Uncle Atoli. I'm on it. Want to come with you too?
Not really, but I guess we have
I
to.
wouldn't mind working off some of that food.
I'm intrigued about this mushroom. I should see what Varesa thinks.
Paimon will take that as a yes. Alright, let's go. Thanks for the food, Atoli.
Haha, my pleasure. But try to finish it all next time.
Okay, so my guess is that the green mushrooms are probably like fungi from Sumeru, right? That's like the only logical explanation as to like why it's like, you know, eat them before they grow any bigger. Or like before they turn into monsters. That's like the most logical reason to me. I think we're gonna come across a green one as soon as we enter the orchard, right? Oh god, what a long way. Oh look, all the fruit is back.
After that meal, I'm ready to tackle anything. Oh, something on your mind? Is it what Uncle Atoli said about the green mushrooms? Don't worry. He can be a bit dramatic sometimes. The green mushrooms don't appear that often. Besides, I check the orchard every day, and if I see one, I eat it. If anything, I wish there were more around here. Means more free mushrooms for me.
Wait, is that one right there? Huh. Talk about a coincidence.
So it really is green.
See? There's nothing special about it except the color. Give me 1 sec. I'll start a fire and grill it right up.
Paimon's gonna pass on this one. She's way too stuffed from earlier.
Yeah, I wonder why the scholar said what he said. Let's not cook them and see what happens.
You mean why we have to pick and eat the green mushrooms right away? To be honest, I'm curious too. The scholar looked really serious when he said it, but he never explained the reason behind it. Uncle Atoli has a point, though. Curiosity can be a bad thing. If we stop doing what the scholar said, something terrible could happen.
Yeah, but if we actually see the terrible thing happen, we could...
That's what an adventure
Yeah, exactly. Like, if we at least see what the bad thing is, then we could prepare for it next time in case, you know, somebody doesn't happen to eat the green mushroom.
Yeah, but my tribe is more important. I love everything about this place. Maintaining the status quo is good enough for me. I know the truth is important too, but I don't have the right to make a decision that could put the people around me in danger. In other words, deep down, I guess I'm just scared. Scared that change could mean losing control.
If you're strong enough to uncover the truth, you're strong enough to command the truth.
Command the truth?
If fear is the only thing stopping you, let us help you and shoulder the burden.
Yeah, we don't have to stop following the scholar's orders. We can start by gathering information.
You're right. Curiosity can be a bad thing, but what you don't know can still hurt you. Exactly.
You have a point. You know, You remind me of another hero from our tribe. Her name was Fiatena. Just like you, she was full of courage and never stopped challenging and exploring the unknown. She's my idol. Actually, could you give me a moment? All I need is 3 seconds. Lady Fiatena, lend me your courage. 3, 2, 1. You're right. I can't keep running from the truth. I want to command it, just like you said. So, where should we start with the investigation? You probably
I think I should have a
bunch of
taste
experience.
first. I don't think we should eat it immediately. I think we should replant it and see what happens. Or like, watch one that's currently growing.
Oh, the green mushroom you mean? The taste is the same as the red ones. There's nothing special there.
Well, the Traveler is a lot more receptive than most people. He should at least give it a try.
Oh, I see. Well then, I'll grill some up right away.
Varesa cooks the mushroom and everyone digs in. Just like Varesa said, the taste is the same.
Notice anything, Traveler?
Nope, no difference in taste.
Just like Varesa said. Guess it was the same for all of us.
Finally, a worthy devotee after all this
Oh,
time.
are we about to start tripping? Are we tripping on shrooms?
Who said that?
No need for alarm. There is only one among you who piqued my interest, and that is the one with golden hair. Seeing as you all appear to be acquainted, I allowed the rest of you to hear my voice as well. Now, I shall grant you all the honor of becoming my first subjects in this era.
Cut to the chase. You talk a big talk, but I've heard that before.
Now. You were the ones who wanted to learn more about my origins. I merely granted your wish.
Kind of sounds similar to Venti's VA.
Origins? Wait, you're the green mushroom?
So you do know how to use your brain, young one. You'll excuse me if I have no interest in you. Craven and dull-witted as you usually seem.
Hey, watch it, buddy.
Let me remind you, it was your own curiosity that started all of this. I see no reason for me to stand down. I only granted you this audience because I saw potential in you. I am the Sage Lord of Fungi. Serving me is a great honor, as well as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Okay, if you're the great sage lord of fungi, what are you doing in Natlan?
Sage Lord? Good one. Did you come up with that yourself?
You mock my name? All you do is make a mockery of your own taste. Of course, the Sage Lord of Fungi is too dignified for petty arguments with lesser organisms.
Sure doesn't sound like it.
That's enough out of you. What's wrong with you humans? You should be full of reverence at this point. In that case, I don't know what went wrong, but you lack the trust and worship to be my subjects. So we shall have to table that for the time being. However, I am willing to share my sagely knowledge with you. I have all the answers you seek. As with all seekers of said knowledge, all you have to do is prove your sincerity, and we shall see if you're worthy.
Look, more green mushrooms right in front of us.
These clones are my most loyal subjects, as well as the keepers of my secrets. If you want answers, then gather your wits and search for clues. I shall await your summons. It might be advisable to brush up on your devotion in the meantime.
So far, this quest has been very, very random.
The voice is gone. Finally, Paimon had enough of that racket. Talking in our heads without permission, spewing a bunch of nonsense. Even a How is better than him.
No, a How is most definitely worse.
So, do you think what he said was true? About being the Sage Lord of Fungi and all that?
Maybe, but most of it sounded like hot air to Paimon.
We may not know who he is, but we know he exists. Oh my god, I bit my tongue. Ouch. We may not know who he is, but we know he exists.
True. That conversation in our heads definitely was real.
And it proves these mushrooms aren't regular mushrooms at all. Something fishy is going on.
Which means we made the right call to investigate.
Guess this is the beginning of our hero's journey then. So let's make like heroes and get to the bottom of this. So we can command the truth and this mushroom. Okay. That sounded a lot cooler in my head.
Yeah, that was pretty lame.
Well, we have one thing going for us. We've faced mushrooms before, and they're pretty pathetic as far as enemies go.
Such insolence!
Did you hear that? Sounds like someone's mad.
You're spying on us?
No response. Guess he's not gonna admit it.
Well, he said his subjects hold the clues to his secrets. Who knows if he was telling the truth? But we can't just ignore the green mushrooms, so let's start investigating.
Investigate how we're still in the same spot. Like, what are we doing?
So this one is red. Ah! Fungus! It turned into a fungus! In that land of all places!
So this is one of his subjects? Well, it's kind of cute.
Bull warrior compliment! Much appreciate!
Mushwatali?
No! Bull warrior natural enemy! Eat! Must resist!
Careful, Varesa! This is a kind of monster from Sumeru. Even though it looks cute, it can still attack you!
A monster? Aw, that's too bad. I was hoping we could be friends.
Gather your wits and search for clues. Surely, violence is a form of wit. Okay.
Mercy! Mercy! Food is sacred! Everything else, waste! That's all I know. Promise!
It turned back into a normal mushroom. What's going on?
I guess it told us everything he knows.
You mean that food is sacred?
I mean, yeah, that is true, but I don't think that's what he
Well,
meant.
that's a whole bunch of nothing. Let's go look somewhere else.
Are more things gonna turn into talking shrooms? Apparently so.
Oh, a green mushroom! And it turned into a fungus! Nice try, but you're not scaring Paimon with that one twice! Okay, let's go on the initiative. Hey, you! What's the whole food is sacred thing about?
This one looks angry, though.
As our Sage Lord stated, you must demonstrate your wits to receive the answers you seek. That means I should be the one asking the questions, not you.
Okay, so it turns out this one can talk. Fine. What do we have to do? Solve a riddle or something?
Riddle? Oh, I'm not good at that. Could you, give us an easy one?
That sounds like a problem for your friends. Besides, did I say this was up for negotiation?
I'm not a fan of riddles either. No, I'm not a fan of riddles.
Enough chatter. Time for my question. Why are all the mushrooms in this orchard willing to become the subjects of the Sage Lord?
How the hell should I know that?
Aw, man! How are we supposed to know?
Because you're his clones, right? I remember him saying something like that.
Alas, no wits in sight. The answer could never be that simple.
Because he's a fun guy.
What? How did you get that so fast?
Oh my god, oh my god. If this quest, the rest of the quest is gonna be mushroom puns, bro, I'm gonna skip the dialogue.
Oh, it's that kind of riddle.
Sumeru mushrooms! Of course! Paimon can't believe she didn't think of this possibility.
Wait, Does that mean everyone in Sumeru is into puns? Huh. Is it because the people are so clever?
Not really, no. No.
No, we just,
Yeah.
have a lot of experience with these kinds of jokes.
Well, since you have proven your wits, I will now answer your question. The act of eating is not only a physical necessity, but also a sacred ritual. Mushrooms like us are the Sage Lord's intermediaries. Incinerating our flesh forges a spiritual connection between you and the Sage Lord himself.
Oh, so that's why he could speak to us in our heads.
Oh. Okay, wait. So she's been cooking them all this time though, but she still hasn't. Huh?
So you're saying if we want to talk to him again, all we have to do is eat more mushrooms?
Yeah, this is. He's trying to get us high, bro.
No, wait, don't turn back into a regular mushroom! Oh, too late. And all we have is another cryptic message.
Well, if eating is a sacred ritual, maybe we need to perform some kind of ceremony with special tools or something.
Oh, good thinking, Varesa! Let's try and ask the other mushrooms! Oh, but we should probably pick this one first since it's a green mushroom.
Green berry shroom. What next? Okay, another fun guy. Oh, there's two of them this time.
Hey, there are two fungi over there! Looks like they're discussing something.
Have you figured out how you're going to test the humans?
Of course! Any random question should do the trick. They don't look very smart to me.
Wow, cool! You greencaps are so wise. Just like our Sage Lord. Huh, I'm so jealous.
I don't know why, but I love the accent. I don't know what accent this is. Like it's like a kind of like a skaterboard, airhead, beach guy accent. I don't know how to describe it, but like it's one of my favorite accents. You green cap guys are so wise, just like our Sage Lord. That voice, 10 out of 10.
It's all progressing as expected. I know exactly what they're going to ask. Oh, please, please tell us how to conduct the ceremony. And I shall respond. Nothing in life comes for free. You have two choices. Answer a question about the stars and moon above, or the dark abyss below.
Ew! And they'll say, no, I'm stumped. I can't think anymore, or my cap will explode into spores!
They're humans, idiot. They don't have caps or spores.
All right. Duh.
And then I'll say, you can't even answer the most basic of basic questions? Come back after you've studied for a few more decades.
Ha! Yeah! A few more decades.
Of course, they're so dense, it might actually take them that long to realize that. If eating is a ritual, then obviously, the ceremony is the cooking.
I mean, obviously it's the cooking!
Did they just give us the answer?
Who goes there?
And you think we're the dense ones? Look in the mirror, buddy.
A floating pale organism out of nowhere! My cap almost burst into spores!
No, wait, don't disappear! At least explain yourselves first!
Back to regular mushrooms, huh? Well, we've already got what we needed.
So, we passed the test? Where's the sense of accomplishment? So much for gathering our wits. We didn't have to use our brains at all. Oh well. The important thing is, the Sage Lord of Fungi wants us to use cooking to establish a stronger mental connection with him.
That sounds right. Uncle Atoli did say, when you cook this mushroom, the higher the heat, the better the fragrance.
Right! That was the case when you grilled them in the orchard, too. Heat really does release their flavor.
So if we cook them just right, maybe we'll be able to see the Sage Lord's true form.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Definitely. But we should probably explain the situation to Uncle Akatl and the rest of the tribe first.
Bro, like low-key, I just want this quest to end now, because what even is this? What does this have to do with anything? At least every other Natlan quest, story quest, had to do something with, you know, the actual tribe itself. This is just like, oh, eating contest, and now we're investigating mushrooms. Like, no offense, like, the writing here is a bit all over the place. But I'll sit it out. I'll sit through it and see. Maybe it has a point. Maybe it you know, it gets to a conclusion where it's like, oh, okay, that actually makes sense. But so far, yeah, I'm not I'm not really seeing the value in this quest. Chief Akatl gathers people from the tribe to hear Varesas' report on the mushrooms.
Huh.
Okay, so it felt pretty normal in the moment, but hearing it back does sound kind of, ridiculous.
So, the mushrooms in the orchard are sentient. What a remarkable discovery!
Yeah, without your investigation, who knows what could have happened?
Thanks for looking into it, and for collecting all this information.
What a relief. I was worried it sounded like I lost my marbles.
It does sound far-fetched. After all, none of us have ever spoken to a mushroom. But we know you're not one to lie, Varesa. Besides, the origin of the green mushrooms has always been a mystery to us. Thanks to you, we now know something sinister could be going on. So, we should do our part to help.
Yeah, just let me know if there's anything I can do.
Wow, that didn't take much convincing.
Oh, wait. You said the mushrooms needed to be cooked at high heat, right? I can do that for you right now. I'll be quick. All right, I'm back. I used cast iron, so it should be hot enough.
Whoa, it smells delicious! Suddenly Paimon's hungry again.
Well, here goes nothing.
Shouldn't everyone take a bite? So we all hallucinate at the same time?
Wait, that's his voice!
Looks like you stumbled upon the right path. But this temperature does not demonstrate even a fraction of the sincerity I require. Did you really think some common stove could generate enough heat to earn the acknowledgement of the Sage Lord?
So wait, is this the entirety for the rest of this quest? To find a temperature hot enough to cook some mushrooms? Because no offense, that's low-key kind of lame.
Humans are such a disappointment. You can solve my riddles when the answers are handed to you on a silver platter. But as soon as there are no more hints, not a shred of intelligence in sight. Do try and use your brain this time.
How did it go? Did you hear the voice?
Annoying menace of a mushroom! The Sage Lord of Fungi said the heat's still not high enough. Sage Lord of nitpicking, more like!
Still, the only way to figure out his goal is to keep playing along.
Not high enough, huh? I guess that means we need a more powerful source of heat.
Are we gonna go to the volcano?
We need items that can generate intense heat. Anything you can find.
I'll see what I can do.
What about the sacred flame? Isn't that hot enough?
We should take a look too.
Definitely. We're not super familiar with this area, though. Do you have any ideas?
Nothing concrete, but we could check around the volcano. It spews out all kinds of stuff. Maybe there's something we can use.
Awesome! Let's go! Paimon's gonna find something scorching hot and then throw it in that stupid mushroom's face!
Alright, look for the high temperature materials needed. So... Oh, that's very far away. Where am I going? Oh. Thank goodness for waypoints. I don't want to fight you guys. Please leave me alone. Alright, so we're probably gonna get Varesa trial now, right?
Hey, there should be some avatars of lava somewhere along this path. Their cores are really hot. It might be just what we need.
You know, when you think about how everyone jumped to help us like that, it seems like your tribe has been suspicious of the green mushrooms for a while.
Yeah, but without you, we would have never gotten this far. I mean, tons of people have tried that mushroom without a weird voice talking in their head.
Right. So, even if you wanted to investigate, you had nowhere to start!
Yeah, this opportunity was a long time coming. Plus, the Sage Lord's arrogant attitude definitely triggered my tribe's competitive spirit.
Yeah, competition seems to be a thing here.
Varesa doesn't seem competitive most of the time, though. Outside of training and fighting monsters, at least.
Yeah, well... I don't really like fighting or competing, to be honest. Simple day-to-day happiness is what matters to me. Still, I've learned a lot from Kojian-san. She taught me that strength is a means rather than an end. We get stronger so we can use our strength when it counts. Like during the Abyss invasion. Having the training to master my vision meant that I could do something to stop it. So, no matter how scared I feel, I know I have to be brave. Because people are counting on me.
There is a certain strength deep within you.
Thanks.
Cool.
It's a work in progress. I can only hope that one day I can be as brave as Lady Fiatena. Alright, we should keep looking.
Varesa trial? Yep, Varesa trial. Called it. I don't know how she works, okay? I think it's just like spam elemental skill and then jump.
Looks like we can make this jump. Uh-oh! A falling rock! That avatar of lava pushed it down. Come on, let's charge!
Charge?
Not me forgetting how to use attack buttons in Genshin.
Look out below.
Boom. I think it's, yeah, dash, dash, boom. And then first... I think it's kind of lame. I don't enjoy her gameplay, okay?
Let's go.
Bam, 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 bam.
Why me?
Ah, this is... Why? Alright, there we go. Simple enough.
This core should be perfect. Look, the phlogiston inside it is still active.
Oh, let's see! Woo! Hot!
A few more chunks like this and we should be good. Come on, let's keep heading up.
I mean, I'd rather not, but okay.
Careful! 3 avatars of lava ahead. It's justice o'clock! Charge! Too strong! You're pretty tough. Time to roll. Yeah! Charge!
Alright, that should be all of them, right? Avoid the volcanic eruption.
The volcano is acting up again!
So then, where am I going? Hello? Do I just stand here? Like, I don't have to do much. What the hell is this thing?
Like a giant weasel thief.
Alright, this thing from the...
Weasel thief or something?
We call it a furnace shell mountain weasel. It's very aggressive, so be careful.
Not too far now. Tell me what you see. Nothing personal.
By my spark, the night burns! Hero incoming! Charge! Let's roll!
I have no idea how to play Varesa.
A bunch of seeing eyes, and this thing the weasel used to spew out fire.
I think that's its back armor. It shoots out phlogiston, so it can pretty much attack from all directions. My dad told me about them once. Creatures that live in the volcano. I can't believe we actually ran into one. This piece of armor might produce even higher temperatures than the seeing eyes. We'll get those mushrooms super hot this time.
Nice fighting back there, by the way. No, I did not fight nice back there, bro. I was struggling for my life trying to figure out how to use the controls to do the plunges.
Oh, well, even though I don't like fighting, sometimes you don't have a choice. So, I've tried to figure out a bunch of different ways to get myself in the zone. For example, I've read a lot of stories about heroes, and my favorite hero has always been Fiatenna, the one I mentioned before. Fiatenna's most iconic feature was her mask. So I decided to make one just like hers. So now, whenever I wear the mask, it's like there's a little piece of her with me. If I want to honor her legacy, I have no choice but to be brave. At the same time, though, I guess it's kind of like a crutch. Kind of like I'm hiding behind her strength.
Oh, you really think so?
But it helps you, right? It's nothing to feel ashamed about.
Really? It's just... I feel like I need to take it off one day and face things alone. But the longer I put off taking that step, the more impossible it feels. I don't know if I have it in me.
But you're the one who decided to investigate this case, not your mask.
Yeah! You had the courage to make that decision. And that's what adventuring is all about. Hiding is just a small part of it.
Oh.
Besides, Paimon thinks you're doing a great job. Just take your time. It's not a race.
Thanks for believing in me, you two. I've learned so much. And I won't give up. Not until I can face things on my own. After that pep talk, I feel like my appetite is back in full force.
You're hungry already? Paimon hasn't even finished digesting her last meal.
Come on, let's head back to the tribe. We'll earn that mushroom's recognition this time for sure.
Okay, so I kind of figure out the reason why I'm not really like vibing with this quest as much is because it's kind of a retelling of like Kachina's story, except like this time we have like an eating contest and some weird mushroom lore. But like Kachina also suffered with confidence and stuff, and I feel like I resonated more with Kachina's story than with Varesa's. But again, it's, you know, different stories for different people, and I'm pretty sure someone resonates with Varesa's story. And that's cool that they have that. It's just, yeah, right now for me, this isn't, for me, it's not that bad. Like, at least it's still about Varesa, at least. Again, Moilani's story, man.
We're back! And we found a bunch of stuff to use!
It didn't feel like Moilani's story quest.
The preparations at our side, too.
I've managed to get these iron chunks red hot. We should be good to go.
Yeah, and since we need really high temperatures, I brought the best stove I could find.
And I got a bunch of buckets of lava on standby if we need more fuel.
It looks like we're gearing up for a fight, not cooking a few mushrooms.
Yeah, but the things we brought aren't your typical cooking utensils either.
Well, that mushroom started it, right, everyone? Disrespecting Varesa and her guest of honor.
Yeah, we'll see what sort of excuses it can come up with this time.
Thanks for the help, everyone. It really means a lot.
All right, let's see what we have here. Huh? The armor of a furnace shell mountain weasel? Don't tell me you went into the volcano.
Nah, the volcano exploded and then, yeah.
Appeared and then, well, anyway, we got this in the end.
Either way, this is something special. Back when I was training to be a chef, I studied the effect of temperature on different ingredients. This kind of armor produces intense localized heat. It's great for fish because you can get a nice sear on one side without overcooking the other. Anyway, let's get started. The mushrooms are all ready to go.
All right, let's go.
Whoa, the fragrance is so much more intense. And what's with this weird mist?
Oh yeah, we're all gonna start tripping on shrooms now.
Wait, no. Something's not right.
Oh, huh? Hello? Oh, this is for that special, side-scroller game mode, right? Why is it loading so long? Hello? Hello? Why is it taking so long to load?
Where are we? Where did everyone go?
I have no idea. We just showed up here. I can't see the others anymore.
Huh? Is something wrong?
That's a cuddle. Chief, we don't know where we are.
What? I know it's hard to see through this mist, but aren't you here at the tribe with the rest of us?
So you didn't feel anything strange?
What are you feeling?
We're kind of like in a whole other dimension right now, bro. This must be the Sage Lord's trick, but it's only affecting the three of us. But why us and not the others?
Because you are the only worthy devotees, of course.
Evil jerk of a mushroom, so this is what you look like!
Huh. He does look a bit more evil than the other mushrooms we met.
I am no longer concerned with your insolence. On the contrary, I am satisfied with your performance. So, as promised, you shall have the answers you seek. Of course, I have a goal of my own. Let me reiterate once more. The great Sage Lord of Fungi, that would be me, is extending you the honor of becoming my subjects.
No thanks. I'm currently on my way to not cry, so I can't really become, you know, a mushroom servant right now.
The only way anyone's serving you is on a platter!
Now, don't be hasty. It's inadvisable to speak in absolutes. You refuse only because you have yet to witness my miracles. Cherish this opportunity. It may not come again. As you know, Tivat is not a peaceful place. The gods wage war against one another. Monsters roam the land. Humans live in squalor. But then, humanity discovered me and learned that I could grant them unlimited power to fell even the most fearsome of enemies.
Huh?
If we want to become strong, we just have to eat this.
No, bro. I don't think that's how that works. Yeah, this is definitely kind of like what Tainari said, hallucinations. Where is Tainari when you need him?
Those monsters are no match for me!
And so, the humans worshipped me as their savior. And in return, I revealed my identity as the Sage Lord of Fungi.
You really expect us to believe that? Besides, as far as enemies go, a few puny fungi aren't that fearsome.
Such arrogance! Take that back and apologize before I lose my temper.
You wish!
I mean, those monsters really don't look that scary. Not the kind you'd need a miracle to defeat, anyway.
You insignificant mortals boast of strength? Very well. Then prove it!
Alright, is this gonna be the side scroller? Oh, okay. Don't make me fight as her, man. I can't play as this chick.
Be free.
Just let me play my own characters. Bam, 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 bam. Like, I'm not gonna pull for Varesa anytime soon, so it's no loss on me, like, learning how to play her.
Well fought! You see? You ate a fair amount of my clones, and now look what you can do. Huh. My eye for subjects is as discerning as ever.
Except we were strong before we ate the fruit, but whatever, bro.
Weren't we insignificant mortals just a second ago? Weird.
I'll admit, you're not entirely useless. But my miracles are even greater than you can imagine.
Low-key, all I hear is Venti. And it doesn't help that it's green either.
Another cryptic one-liner and another disappearing act? It's gotta be a mushroom thing at this point. Well, what should we do? Follow him?
Yeah, let's go. I think he's trying to tell us a story, although I'm not sure if I like the plot.
Free chest. Nice. Oh my god.
I soon became humanity's faith, and, with my power, created countless clones, with which I could bestow upon them an endless source of sustenance.
Yeah, it just sounds like you kind of drugged a bunch of people and started a cult, bro.
Food is a scarce resource. A faith that provides for the needs of the flesh is the most practical and noble of all. And as my subjects gave themselves in service, either as civilians or warriors, I rewarded them with mushrooms in proportion to their contribution. The most exceptional among them could receive as many as 20 mushrooms a day.
That's it?
What are you insinuating? Are mushrooms not enough?
Well, it's possible people couldn't afford to be picky back then.
Yeah, but now even Saurians have more options than that.
Sustenance and strength. Such are the pillars of faith. So what do you think? A pretty enticing offer, wouldn't you agree?
Nah, again, no thanks, dude. Hard sell.
Once you become
Hard
my
pass.
subjects, all you have to do is build a civilization dedicated to the mushrooms. And then...
Hold on, I want to know what happened next.
What do you mean, what happened next?
Right. If the humans dedicated themselves in service to you, then shouldn't you have your own tribe at this point? Or even your own nation? But I've read a lot of woven scrolls about the heroes of Natlan. And I've never come across anything about some kind of mushroom savior.
Of course not. I was in a different nation at the time. I don't suppose you know their history, too.
Yeah, we've been to Sumeru, bro.
Yeah, and we didn't hear anything about a mushroom civilization.
I never said it was Sumeru. I have no idea where that assumption is coming from.
Because fungi are creatures from Sumeru, the buildings from your vision support that too.
A trivial detail. You know what? You don't deserve to know what happened next.
And then you don't deserve our faith either. That's funny.
Yeah, if you want us to respect you, stop being so secretive.
True. If we don't know how the story ends, it doesn't hold much weight now, does it?
Alright, fine. Same rules as before. If you want the truth, you'll have to use your wits to earn it. If you fail to prove your worth, good luck getting another detail out of me.
He ran off. Come on, after him.
Oh. Uh-huh. Right.
He jumped down from here. So it looks like we just need to...
Hold on.
Is something wrong, Traveler?
There's something off about his motive.
Off? How?
That's how I feel too. Based on his personality, if he won't tell us how things turned out in the end, it must be because it's not something he can brag about. Besides, how did he even get from Sumeru to Natlan? Seems like he's avoiding that subject too. And through it all, he still hasn't given up on recruiting us. Even though he's in for a rude awakening.
Yeah, he seemed pretty annoyed with our questions. Why not just kick us to the curb?
He must be in dire need of subjects, and it has to be the three of us.
But why?
Let's go after him and keep an eye out for clues along the way.
Alright, sounds like a plan. Let's go!
You know what, the faster we end this quest, the better, because, again, this quest is just a bunch of what is actually happening, man. Down the chute we go! Oh, this long-ass loading screen. Ah, here it is. Here's the side-scroller thing. I was wondering when we get to this part.
Let's find him.
Leave this to me. I'll clear a path for you. I think we can get these mushrooms to form a path. We just need to wait for the right timing.
Get a load of this!
Watch out, Varesa!
Don't worry about me. I've got this.
Whoops, I ran out of stamina. Again, I don't know how to play Varesa, man. Also, there's no phlogiston point, so like it's very hard to keep track of. Bam, bam, bam. And now we fly up. All the way up. Up, up, up. Come on. There we go. And now we keep running, I guess. This is fun. This could have been a fun little mini game.
Jump up. Let it give us a ride.
Okay. This could have been a fun mini game in for the patch.
All right, this should be good. Get ready and jump.
Into a corner, huh?
We've got you this time!
Ow! Well, that hurt, you know. You humans have such violent tendencies.
How did we lose him?
Not again. Although, I think I pulled something off of him.
A ball of mist. Oh no, it's spreading. Ah, they're gonna eat us. Gonna eat us. Eat us.
I'm grateful.
What
humans.
the fuck is going on?
At this rate, I won't have any clones left. The more my clones are consumed, the less power I have. Oh, the situation grows dire. Why must the humans eat so much? My power is all but spent, but it was still enough to control a single human at least. Now all of Sumeru knows how scrumptious my mushrooms are. So if I want to grow, I must relocate. And if I want it to happen fast, I need suitable environmental conditions. You! Take me somewhere hot. The hotter the better.
Yes, my lord.
Is this the place, human?
Yes. This is a volcano in a land far to the west. The temperatures here get very high. It should be a most suitable location for your lordship to regain his strength.
Okay, but how did a random Sumerian get to Natlan back in the day? I wasn't... You know what? Whatever. Minor details.
I shall now find a good place to plant you, my lord, so that your mycelial majesty may take root in this fertile land.
Yes, proceed. Huh? An earthquake? No, a volcanic eruption!
So that's how it ended. No wonder you tried to hide it from us. It's pretty embarrassing.
I thought he said people formed communities around this mushroom and used it as their main source of food.
Yeah, but it looks like his following got too big and he couldn't keep up with the demand.
Huh. He used the mushrooms as his main recruitment tactic. But then the situation got out of control.
And it seems like his power is proportional to the number of clones he has.
Which means the more mushrooms the humans ate, the less powerful he became, right?
And he's probably pretty weak because Varesa kept eating all the green ones every time she came across one.
Wow. So his following didn't last long.
Nope. Which explains why there aren't any records about some kind of mushroom civilization. In the end, He mind-controlled a human to bring him to Natlan and then got buried under a pile of volcanic rocks.
Yeah, for who knows how long. When we were talking to him earlier, he seemed kind of, out of touch, you know?
Well, he has been living under a rock, so that checks out. But clearing out this area for your orchard finally allowed him to start regaining his power.
Yeah, that sounds right. My parents always thought it was so weird that mushrooms kept popping up around the orchard no matter what we did. Now it makes sense. Wait, but if everything we saw is true, that means this mushroom has mind control powers or something? That's a recipe for disaster.
Hold on. Do you remember what he showed us? A group of humans worshipping a giant mushroom. It just doesn't make sense. They must have been mind-controlled. But when he started running out of power, he couldn't keep it up.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why he doesn't seem to be able to control us either.
I understand now it has to be us because we actually ate this stuff.
Oh? Why?
I'll explain on the way. I need to catch him to confirm my theory.
All right. Then let's find this mushroom.
Get back on track. Oh, the environment changed again. Nothing to faze Paimon at this point.
Let's keep looking. He can't hide forever.
God, please let this be like the last 20 minutes of this quest, because no offense, I'm ready to clock out. Like, I'm so ready to clock out. Oh my god, not more combat.
So you made it this far. Impressive. In that case...
He hid himself in the statue. What should we do? Actually, that checks out. We're just gonna smash it, right? Cool.
Heads up! Heads up! Yeah! Hero incoming! Hurry up, Varesa!
Hold on, I got a delivery. Give me a sec, I'll be right back. Wasn't even for here, it was for the neighbors. Alright, what am I doing next? More fighting?
Look out below! It's justice o'clock! Running late again.
Alright, let's just kick your ass and call it a day, man. Maybe try hiding them a bit better next time.
I thought you were just a mushroom that happened to taste good. But now we know how dangerous you are, so we have to stop you.
Huh. It would seem you're not completely devoid of intelligence. Fitting for my future subjects. Still, you're overlooking a very important detail. Did you think I was running away because I was scared? Well, this is a world of my creation. My will rules supreme. My schemes have been exposed, you say. No matter. My goal has already been achieved.
What?
Although I prefer to call myself the Sage Lord of Fungi, in the human tongue, I am known by another name. You now behold the god Bifrons, the sole protagonist in this endless carnage!
Okay.
Indeed, foolish, shallow, and ungrateful humans! Have you forgotten your savior during this time of war? I am the god who's protecting countless of your kind during this Archon War.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, you're like 500 years a little too late for all of this happening, right? The Archon War is over, buddy. Has been for like a while now.
You have no food in which to satiate your hunger, no means with which to counter the hordes of monsters, and the gods loom overhead, capable of reducing you to ashes with a simple snap of their fingers. Just one word, and you could have had my protection. But now, that opportunity is lost forever, and you only have your own stupidity and arrogance to blame.
Okay, so again, not doubting that he actually is a god, because remember, we do know that lesser gods did exist during the Archon War, and the seven, not the seven Archons currently ruling Teyvat are the victors from the Archon War. And of course, there's the Moon Maiden, which is Columbina, but yeah, I don't doubt that he's a god. He's a lesser god, surely, because he somehow managed to survive through the Archon War. Kind of like the goddess of salt. Well, she kind of nuked her own people, but her people nuked her, and then her death caused the death of the rest of her people. So so I'm not doubting that Bifrost is an actual god.
No matter, my plan has already succeeded. What you saw when you cooked the mushrooms was not mist, but spores, set to sprout into green mushrooms very soon. And that's where their true power lies. Because, given a bit of time to grow, green mushrooms will multiply exponentially. You see, considering my current level of power, I had no way to create large number of clones. Unless, of course, I had access to a source of extreme heat. And you delivered one to me on a silver platter. That was my plan all along.
So, you kept running away from us because you needed to buy time?
I mean, yeah, that checks out.
Precisely. Before long, the green mushrooms will multiply at an unstoppable rate, allowing me to return to the peak of my power. Then, I shall reclaim my dignity and status as a god, achieve victory in the Archon War, and take revenge on Sumeru.
You have no concept of time, do you? Newsflash, the Archon War is old news, buddy.
Nonsense! Is that not the source of your suffering?
The source of my suffering is my sister working with the Abyss and the Fatui trying to rope me into their schemes. So, no. Sadly, no.
All I hear in this land is war this and war that. If you fear the Archon War, all the more reason to cower behind the protection
right.
of a
He's
god.
in the nation of war, so yeah, that checks out. No, see, the war that the Natlanese are talking about, bro, is the war against the Abyss. It's not the Archon War. It's just a nation war against the Abyss.
Pretty sure they're talking about the war against the Abyss.
Huh?
The Archon War? I guess I've heard about that once or twice, but only from Outlanders.
Ha! I see what's going on here. You're using lies and trickery to befuddle me. You know, my original plan was to imprison you here until the end of time. But now, I have a better idea. Once nothing is left of this land but an endless field of mushrooms, I'll set you free. You get the honor of witnessing that despair in person. Now, I was going to offer you a glimmer of hope by allowing you to pledge yourselves to me and take on the burden of managing my kingdom. But now, the deal is off.
It was an empty deal from the start anyway.
What did you say?
We weren't chosen because you saw something in us. We were your only option.
The Traveler explained everything. The only reason I could hear you is because I've eaten so many mushrooms over the years.
Yeah, and Paimon ate a whole bunch during the competition. Paimon's small, so it didn't take as many mushrooms for her to be affected.
And I happen to have a special constitution, which made it easy to hear your voice.
Point being, most people would have to eat a monstrous amount of mushrooms to even hear you over the buzz of a mosquito. So you latched onto us as a group of people who could actually hear your voice. In other words...
You're too weak.
You said your mushrooms need time to grow, which means you don't have enough power to keep us here.
I may not have my former strength, but keeping a few humans right where I want them is a small task. Unless you think you can take on a creature as vicious and powerful as the Jade Plume Terra Shroom.
A Jade Plume is light work, bro. Unless it's in the Imaginarium Theater, then it just sucks.
Because you definitely can't. Right?
Yeah, let's just leave. Forget about this guy.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, if he was telling the truth, we need to get back to the tribe as soon as possible.
Oh, no! You must be bluffing! A few measly humans couldn't possibly be that powerful. And what's this about a war against the Abyss? Hey, I want answers!
Paimon's not gonna waste one more word on this guy. Let's go!
Alright, what next? Oh, cutscene!
What should we do?
Worried? Don't be. It's just a few mushrooms. Unholy!
Get ready to feast!
What is happening? Not the Salt Bay meme. It's your time to shine, Varesa. God, it sucks that that Traveler isn't voiced.
More, please!
I mean, yeah, this is cute slice of life, I guess. What are the Fatui doing here? Hello?
Stop this at once! Huh?
Like, aside from the quest being just, like, really random and what the fuck, the slice of life animation was cute. I can at least admit that.
Thanks, everyone. I feel like a whole new me.
And with that, we took care of all the green mushrooms. Now, care to tell me what happened earlier? It was lights out for all three of you.
You tell the chief everything that happened.
Someone planted a god in Varesa's orchard, and she's been eating it ever since.
Yeah, we know not every god that's still around is super strong, but this one reached a whole new low.
I can't imagine the bar getting any lower than that. That's damn. Damn. Okay.
Also, didn't he have his facts all wrong? He kept going on about some kind of Archon war.
Yeah, see, the thing with the Archon, well, I'm guessing Varesa's still fairly young, so she doesn't really know much besides, like, the older people, and I don't know how sheltered actually was Natlan from the Archon War. Because remember, according to my knowledge on the Archon War is based on 3 things. 1, Venti, 2, Zhongli, and 3, Raiden. I don't know much, I don't recall much about Nervalette speaking about the Archon War, but for one, we know that Venti fought the old animal Archon with the help of all the people of Mondstadt and like the Natlan refugees, and then with Zhongli, he was busy killing other gods, and he was accused of killing the Salt God as well, but in fact it was her own people. And Then there was God, what was her name? And then there's A and her sister Makoto. So they were like dual fighting the Archon War. They were fighting the Archon War together because, you know, they were the night and day shogun or whatever the thing was there. So again, the Archons that remain today are the Archons that won during the war. Osile is the sea god or the sea monster god that we fought with Shenhe and against child summoning, whatever the fuck. Listen, if you know the Genshin lore, you know that some lesser gods still exist around. They're just not as strong, and they like pop up every now and then for like story relevance or just for like cool lore moments. But for the most part, all the lesser gods are either dead. One, they're either dead, or two, they're kind of like the mushroom guy. What's his name? Bifrons or whatever his name was. They kind of just like stick around, hoping for an opportunity to gain power again and either regain their power and become strong. You know, get revenge or move on with their lives or whatever. But yeah, for the most part, lesser gods do exist, and for the most part, the rest of them are dead. God, what was the point I was trying to make again? Oh, that Varesa doesn't know anything about all that yap I just spoke about.
Ah, well, Natlan was never part of the Archon War, so it rarely comes up around these parts. It makes sense that you don't know much about it, Varesa.
Okay, that makes sense. That's why I was like, we know that for the Archon War that Inazuma's Archon, Mondstadt's Archon, and Liyue's Archon were very, very prevalent in the Archon War, and then even for the God of War, Murata, and I'm guessing Mawika as well, didn't really. Yeah, they never took part in the Archon War. As for Fontaine, they had their own shit going on, and then there's Sumeru as well. Again, they probably also had their own shit going on. So. Oh yeah, they had like an internal war against Ruka Devata versus King Dashret, I believe.
Whoa, hold on. Are you serious?
Of course. The infighting between the dragons pretty much took over everything. So there was no room for the gods to join in.
Yeah, it makes sense because like during a Nephis quest, we learned that like a lot of the infighting caused. Well, not all of it, but like a good portion of the infighting caused like the destruction of the dragon sovereigns or like the dragon rulers.
Yep, that checks out. Living under a rock all those years, Mushroom God wakes up, thinking it's still the Archon War, and tries to use that to convince people to worship him.
Little did he know, our lives are much better now than in the Age of the Dragons.
That's debatable, but okay.
So what do we do now? It can't be easy to slay a god.
We've literally done this before with Osile and his wife. Like, it surely can't be that hard to defeat a lowly mushroom god. Like, come on, Paimon.
I guess it's back to business as usual. As long as we keep picking the green mushrooms, that god is just a tasty mushroom at the end of the day. Actually, Traveler? Can I borrow you for a minute? Alright, here's good. So, it's not anything super important. I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your encouragement gave me the courage to investigate the green mushrooms and helped me resolve a threat to my tribe. And maybe this sounds weird considering everything, but it was a really awesome adventure. I had fun.
Yeah, I guess it was a good little waste of time. It's an adventure I'll remember for... Honestly, no, not really.
Oh, why's that?
You got the chance to shine as a hero, and it was all you through and through.
You're right. I never thought my appetite would save the day. It's pretty surreal. But it's like you said. All it takes is a little patience and perseverance, and my time will come. If I start to doubt myself in the future, all I need to do is think of this experience and everything I've learned along the way.
Yeah, you got this, Varesa. Go, Varesa, go.
Hey, you two! Akata was saying that since a scholar from Sumeru warned the tribe about the mushrooms, someone there must know about the mushroom god. Should we go check it out? Couldn't hurt to get more information.
I mean, I'd rather not, but sure, while I'm here, might as well.
Good point. But if we're heading to the academia, I need to get permission from Uncle Acatl first.
Right. And it's not a quick trip. We have to cross the whole desert.
Why don't we just ask the Adventurers Guild? Who knows, maybe there's a Sumeru scholar in Natlan right now.
Good idea. Let's check it out.
Head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame to seek help. Are we gonna go talk to Catherine? Yeah, we might talk to Catherine, honestly. Yeah, we're definitely gonna go talk to Catherine. Bro, she's everywhere! Hello?
Big and juicy grain fruits. Why don't you try one, ma'am? Oh, wait. Do robots eat grain fruit?
Analyzing. Grain fruit can be added to a krumkake recipe to significantly boost dietary fiber. 1 grain fruit, please. If Aino consumes only smetana and laka berries, this does not constitute a balanced diet.
Okay, so smetana is some kind of dessert or some kind of sugary snack, and then laka berries are probably like some kind of harvestable ingredient that we used to make not Krai foods. Okay, that was short. Cute interaction. Hello, Catherine. After hearing your story, Catherine heads to the speaker's chamber to... Oh my god.
Oh, Catherine's back! And isn't that Tainari?
I told you, why did we not just ask Tainari? Where's Tainari when you need him? So what is Tainari doing in Natlan?
Word from the speaker's chamber was that an Emerta scholar happened to be conducting research in the area. So they helped me to get in touch.
Oh my god, he's not voiced. That sucks, bro. Okay. It's been a while, you two, so you're the ones looking into the Sage Lord of Fungi.
You're an expert, so you must know all about him, right?
Of course. To those in the Emerta Darshan, his case is a well-known part of ecological history. His power is tied to his number of clones, so at one point, he possessed a truly fearsome form. But as his clones diminished in number, he got smaller and smaller until he couldn't hold onto his physical form at all. So I'm curious, remember in Tainari's showcase, there was like this giant mushroom. I wonder if that's related. No, oh, never mind. He was like hallucinating on a shroom, so probably not related. And so he became impossible to track. Scholars could only keep tabs on him by monitoring what remains of his clones. Now, I'm learning his true form fled to Natlan.
Yeah, the mushrooms started popping up in our orchard not too long ago.
Well, from what I've heard, he has very few clones right now, so there's nothing to worry about. Feel free to use the mushrooms as you see fit. They really are delicious. Of course, in the interest of research, I would prefer to send a few scholars from my Darshan to monitor the situation every so often. What do you say? I wanted to get your permission before submitting a formal request to the speaker's chamber.
Of course. You're welcome anytime. That's a huge help, actually. I wanted to ask, though, you said what remains of his clones? Does that mean there are clones outside of Natlan? Even now?
I was like thinking, is this like some kind of foreshadowing to Dottore? And then I remembered that Nahida explicitly made him get rid of every single clone that he had. So probably not. Oh yes, there's a huge one beneath the chasm. I fucking knew it, bro. I fucking knew it. I'm like, so if we're talking about a mushroom god, like, does the thing in the chasm ever come, like, does that have any correlation? Okay, cool. So now that we know the mushroom god is actually, okay, cool.
Zamaran?
Yeah.
You know that name?
I explored every inch of the chasm, bro. And like the mushroom section of the cavern is like so beautiful.
Yeah, Paimon calls it Sheesh Room. It's absolutely huge. Way more impressive than the puny Sage Lord.
It took a long time for Zamaran to grow into this form. Luckily, Zamaran isn't the green cap mushroom, so there's no danger to us. Alright, because like it can grow in both green and red, so of course the different cap means a different personality. And I believe its mind has separated from the mushroom god for a very long time. I doubt there's a connection between them anymore. So kind of like a dual god situation, or like a twin god thing.
We should go see Zamaran one of these days.
You know what? After the quest, I might as well just do that.
Ooh, I'll come. It'll be nice to interact with a friendly mushroom for once.
Yeah, I don't want to take you along with me. You can stay here. No offense. Friendly is right. So this one is definitely not for eating.
Would never.
And that's the end of Varesa's story quest. Again, the way the way they just end these quests so abruptly, it's just like, okay, that's the end. It's a little weird. But yeah, I actually managed to finish it. Holy crap. Wait, I wanted to go and check on the mushroom. So let's actually go to the chasm. I think it's like, where is it? It's like somewhere here. Yeah, the glowing narrows. This is this one right here. Let's go see Zamaran. Just for funsies. Okay, so this way. It's been a while since I've been here. Oh, what are these things? There might be like one or two quests I haven't finished in the chasm, but like, I'm not here for that now. Like, see how pretty this is? God, I can't wait for Nodcry, because Nodcry has like similar vibes of like nature scenes. So I'm wondering if we actually will speak though, or if there's any like additional dialogue. Oh, that's so cool! About the Sage Lord of Fungi. You speak a name shouted in the mists of the past, wise one. It was our progenitor, abounding in might, yet more bereft of wisdom than even the four-legged. In your two-legged speech, Zamaran would call it my foolish father. Oh. Okay, so like Zamaran is like the sun. A giant mushroom from another land. So yeah, hinting towards Sumeru. Well, at least that rating's easy to understand. We have had no business with one another for many long years. Indeed, I've almost forgotten his name and cannot tell any further interesting tales concerning it. Your visit, however, sparks such interest. Well then, how does it fare? Worse than you for sure. And that as well. Well, it's short but sweet, but hey, it's a little lore tidbit, and I like that the way that there is still like tie-ins to like stuff that we've completed. So that's cool. It's like if you've completed the chasm and you have access to Zamaran, then once you finish Varesa's quest, you can come here and just have that cute little moment or like cute little nugget of information. Yeah, that's it for now. I actually didn't think I'd finish it on time today. I didn't know it would take this short, to be honest. But yeah, the last thing they're forcing me to do is the Skirk quest. So I might, yeah, I want to do that next week. I want to finish that next week. But for now, I think that's pretty much it. Honestly, I'm gonna probably spend the rest of my time like trying to farm the Natlan map, because my exploration here is pretty abysmal. 22%, 14, 12%. 21%, 24, 6%. This area is still shrouded in mystery. And then we've got this. I think I'll start here though. So how much do I have? 21%. Okay. I think I'm going to do the easy breezy resort, because this at least will give me like a bonus of 400, I believe. Yeah, I still get 400%, like 400 primos. So I'll probably... Oh, 46 days. Okay, never mind. I'll probably farm the rest of Natlan then, since I still have like at least a month to finish that. But yeah, guys, that was the Varesa story quest, I guess. It was all right. But hey, look, we finished all of them. We finished all of them. Okay, final rating. Kinich is still number 1. Again, good writing, good voice acting. Also very good points of interest in terms of like content. So yeah, again, Kinich number 1. Shilona had similar vibes, so Yeah, Shalonen's number 2. Well, not similar vibes. Actually, Shalonen's was kind of different. So, but it was still a good story. So again, number 2. Chatsuka's number 3 because she had kind of similar stories to not a similar story to Kenichi's one, which was preserving the tribe's culture. And like I again, that was a really good, not a parallel to it, but a similar story that was interesting at least. Lali's story, remembering friends and not being afraid to get close to people, I suppose. That's like the lesson there. Good lesson. It was a bit dry because like there was not much going on besides like investigating stuff, I suppose. Not a lot of fighting either, so like, you know, combat wise wasn't very interesting. Varesa's story was about a fucking mushroom, I guess. I don't know what to tell you, man. That's okay. Cool. And then Moilani's story, man. Moilani's story, again, I feel like it's a tie. So like out of like, if I had to rank these out of 6, it's 1, Kenichi's at number 1, Shalonen's number 2, Chatsuka's at number 3, and then we have Sitlali at number 4. And then I kind of want to tie both Varesa and Moilani's quest for number 5, and then like, you know, number 6 is obviously not one exists, but if I had to put one at number 6, probably Varesa. I'd probably put Varesa at number 6 because, again, while it was a story about her regarding like the tribe and actual relations to Natlan, it wasn't really all that good. At least with Moilani, it was God. All we did was explore a cave, to be honest. We explored a cave. And like the lesson here was something about reputation. I don't fucking know. Honestly, Moilani's story again. I don't know. Yeah, like again, oh man. The stories I enjoyed the least, I would say, is Moilani and Varesas. At least the others I still had fun, but like at least Varesas one was somewhat interesting. But again, mushrooms, yeah. The only interesting about the story was learning about Zamaran lore. We got more like lore about lesser gods, and the fact that Natlan didn't take part in the Archon War. That's about it. Everything else, pretty meh, to be honest. All right, that's where I'm ending it for today. I want to do this. I want to take my time and play through this. I want to do Malwika's quest, but I don't have enough time today. I'm going to be doing other stuff. So yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do Malwika's quest today, but definitely Skirk is happening next week. There's a slight possibility I could do Malwika's story quest tomorrow, but like I'll see if I have time to fit it in. If not, I'll probably try and do Malwika and Skirk on the same day, but I think Skirk's quest is going to be very, very long, so I'll have to see how far I get. But that's all I got for today, everyone. If you enjoyed the yapping, feel free to stick around for the next stream. I don't know when that's going to be. It's either tomorrow or probably next week. I'm not going to make any promises. But for the most part, Krai is happening very soon, and I'm close to the end of my Natlan wrap-up, so that's fun. So yeah, look out for my next stream. Make sure to have a great weekend if you're going to go out and have fun with your friends or your family or your other loved ones. Yeah, just have a great weekend and stay safe and be kind to random strangers and don't forget to love yourself. I will see you guys on the next stream. Again, don't know when that is, but yeah, please have a great weekend, everyone. I am out of here.